Today on the channel, I'm going to show you how to play this song, Mississippi Queen by Mountain. Yeah, man, Mountain, Leslie West, one of the greats. Awesome guitar tone, great song. Whenever this song comes on, you just got to crank it up and air jam along. But today we're going to actually learn how to play it. I'm going to show you how to play the intro riff and the intro solo part, as well as the verse and the choruses of this song. Give you some performance tips on the guitar solo, which switches between major and minor pentatonic, which is ultra cool. So let's begin. The song is in standard tuning. Well, actually, on the record, if you play along to the record, it's about a quarter step sharp from E, but the song's played in E, so we're going to play it in E standard. I think they might have sped the tapes up just a little bit. Back in those days with analog recording, that kind of stuff happened. Maybe they needed the song to come in at a certain time and sped it up. Maybe they felt like the song needed a little bit of pep. Sometimes they sped recordings up a little bit in the 70s, 60s, and 70s just to give it a little bit of energy. Could be that that's just how they tuned. Who knows? Anyway, let's take a look at it. All right, the very first riff of this song is a pentatonic-based riff, and it sounds like this. Okay, and Leslie does that twice. He doesn't put that pinch harmonic on there, but I couldn't resist it. So what we're doing is 5/7, and we're going to do 5. It's 5/7 on the low E, and then 5 on the D, and then it's going to be 7 on the A string. I hammer on like that, and then pick the last two. You could pick it if you want. You could slide in. I think it sounds best to hammer on those first two notes and put some vibrato on that last note. Now the bass doubles this part with the guitar, so it sounds really fat. Okay, so then there's this solo that comes in, and I'm going to play it with my neck pickup. The neck pickup has this nice creamy sound. We're going to be up here in the E major pentatonic position. Now, a lot of classic rock guys, they love this pentatonic position way up high in E major pentatonic. Now, E major pentatonic can be played. It can be played right here. A lot of you know it in that position, which is a C sharp minor pentatonic. C sharp minor and E major are relative, so it's the same exact key. But instead of playing this box shape, if you bring this solo up here, here's your, this is going to be up in this position here. So you have an E that's right up here on the A string. It's going to be on the 19th fret. So a lot of guys in the 60s and 70s, and even current players, when you're doing major pentatonic, they like this position here. And it lends itself well to riffs like, which is like going, but you're going to do it up here. And that's exactly what Leslie's doing in this song. All right, so what we're going to do is going to go, there's going to be this bend on the 19th fret on the B string. We're going to bend up a full step. We're going to hit the note and bend up. And when I'm doing that with my ring finger and with my pinky, I'm going to hit the 19th fret on the E string. I'm going to bend it back down, release. And then play the 17th fret on the B string. So you got to be real careful and listen, because you got to bend that right on pitch. It's a full step. You don't want to get sloppy and go. A lot of amateurs, a lot of guys that can't bend notes on pitch will do that, and that sounds very rookie. You got to get these bends down. Bending on pitch and vibrato are two key ingredients to sounding professional and sounding good, in my opinion. So there's your first part of that lick, okay? Then it goes. That's one phrase. We're going to go down that pentatonic scale and back up. So that's 16 or 18, 16, and then 16, 18 on the G, then 17, 19 on the B. So altogether we have. You notice I'm putting little vibratos on it. All right, after we do that, we're going to come out of, then we're going to go like this. We're going to repeat. So that line comes in twice. And it's going to end. It's like a pull-off. He puts some stank on it. 19 to 17. So altogether slowly, I know I'm kind of rambling, but altogether slowly it's going to go like this. Very simple. I love that little thing on the end. All right, so during the verses it goes. Then that's an E5 chord. We're gonna slide up from a D to an E. Then he's gonna go to an A. Then a B, A, back to an E. You can play the E there or down here. All right, so what I'm doing basically is E, A, E, to a B, to an A, back to an E. So this is one of those kind of songs where the melody and the lyrics and everything are great, and the way that it's executed is awesome. But it's one of these rockers where it's like, okay, let's get the lyrics and the vocals out of the way so we can just jam. All right, these are the best songs to play live, because you can turn this 2.5 minute song into 4 minutes or 5 minutes or however long you want, until people can't take it any longer. In between these verse lines and the chorus lines here, when you're doing these chords, you can do these little things that go. Basically, you're going, and then you're taking the tonic note and going down to the whole step below and back up. There's a lot of stops in this song where the drums keep going, and he sings, right? Leslie sings. There's this really neat little lick that he does that goes. So what I'm doing there is open E, bending on the G. This low E, I play the G on the 3rd fret. I'm going to bend up a little bit, like that, and play the octave up here. You can do it down here as well. There's an E on the 2nd fret on the D string. Or this kind of stuff had so much influence on my playing. I love this kind of guitar playing. It's really, in my opinion, it's the funnest, most enjoyable style to play. I love the tone and just the feel of it. So I mean, really, that's basically the nuts and bolts of Mississippi Queen. You've got this, the E, the A, and the B, A, the E. Now the what really makes this song tick and what makes it cool is the feel. You know, there's nothing really special about this intro lick. I mean, it's just pentatonic stuff, but it's the way that it's executed and the feel and the vibe of the solo. So when he breaks into the guitar solo, Leslie starts off doing like a. He plays along with this major pentatonic thing for a little while, but when it starts switching chords to the A and the B, we're going to be in the E minor pentatonic position, which is if you go down to the 12th fret, and it's most of what we're going to be doing is on the G and the B string and a little bit on the D. He'll go. He's going to resolve to this E a lot and do these little blues licks. So as an example, he'll go like. We're going to switch to the E minor. Then when he goes back to the E. Then on this B, you go up here on the 17th fret. We're going to be up here in this E major pentatonic position again. But on this B right here, if we bend the high E string on the 17th fret up a full step, it'll bend it to a B. Go back to minor. And once in a while, intersperse a little bit of this major. It's a balance, you know. You've got to use your ears switching between chords, and the beauty of playing like in a three-piece band, when you're the only guitar player and you've got a really solid drummer and bass player that can hold it down for you. You can decide if you want to go major, if you want to go minor, and it's totally up to you. You know, so if you want to make that first phrase, make it a little bit minor. Go back to that tonic. Go a little major. Then on this B. The 5 chord's always the trickiest chord in blues, because on the 5, you can play the box shape over the box pentatonic minor over this 5. Make it like a major, or you can just take this. You pick the right note in the pentatonic scale and bend up to a 5, a B note. Yeah. You know, it's all in the hands, it's all in the ear. You got to kind of conceptualize what you want to hear in your brain before the chords hit. That may be a little deep, that may sound a little bit weird, but you kind of have to hear the notes before you play them, and then try to execute that as you're playing it, kind of just a split second afterwards. I used to read back in the heyday. I would read Guitar World and Guitar for the Practicing Musician like the Bible, man. It was my Bible. I would read every interview, every word that every guitar player would say in there. And I remember Joe Satriani saying that he would hear the notes in his head before he would play them. And when you develop your talents enough, where you've played scales and pentatonic stuff for so long, you collect a bunch of riffs and ideas, and you know exactly the way it's going to sound before you play it. So pretty much it's like you're singing with your guitar. And that's really what Leslie West is doing in this song. He's singing as he's playing, but he's doing it through his guitar. So I hope that makes sense. So when you're doing major, minor blues over these progressions, to make it original, to make it sound good, in my opinion, that's one of the things that you have to work on. And it comes with time. It comes with practice. And over time, your ears develop. I would say developing your ears is just as important as developing your skill sets and your musical knowledge. It all goes hand in hand. So anyway, I hope this lesson was helpful. That's Mississippi Queen by Mountain. Lots of cool major, minor pentatonic stuff going in there. Lots of nice vibrato, great tone, and just an overall killer song, man. For just a song that's 2.5 minutes, you got to turn it up and crank it up and enjoy it. So anyway, if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.